Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I'm Andrea from Andrea Speaks TV, back to bring you more news and commentary you can use. Listen y'all, I'm outside. I've been doing some work in the garden. I hope you're doing well. I hope your family is doing well. I want to say, as always, thank you for supporting the channel. Listen y'all, don't be thrown off by, okay, why she look like that? What is that around her? What is it covering her face? This is a mosquito net. Okay, so as I'm outside working in my garden, bugs and mosquitoes, gnats, things like that start flying. And so this is just a way to, give me protection so I won't have to keep, going like that. So, nonetheless, I hope you're doing well. Listen, y'all, there are a lot of things that are happening in our economy, okay? I'm pretty sure by now maybe you saw my video where I talked about the debt ceiling and how, if you haven't seen it, please check it out here on the channel. But I basically shared, my concerns about how, it really hit me after I did the video. So I'm sharing this now. Our government has pretty much signed a blank check to unlimited spending as far as the debt ceiling. Now, the debt ceiling is the total amount that the U.S. can borrow to meet its, financial obligations, such as paying military salaries, Social Security, Medicare benefits, just to name a few. A question that I'm asking now is, who's going to pay that money? Who's going to pay that money? And is this really a bill that's going to truly help the economy? Okay, so you got that going on. You have all other events going on, food shortages, high food prices, gas prices are rising. All of these things are going on, right? But I want to talk about a topic that's coming next month that no one is really talking about. Fed Now is what I want to talk about. Have you heard of Fed Now? That's FEDNOW, Fed Now. Okay, please let me know in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. Okay, listen, no matter where you live in the country, okay, this program, application, whatever you want to call it, listen y'all, there has been a lot of talk about the digital dollar, right? There are some people who have concerns. I'm one of those people who have concerns that, hey, are we moving towards a cashless society? What's really going on with that? So I want to let you know about Fed Now. Okay, please let me know in the comments whether if you're watching the replay, which this will be a replay because I'm recording it to upload. Let me know if you've heard of Fed Now. Okay, I need you to do your research on this. I'm gonna share some information with you, but I need you to know what I'm talking about because it's coming next month. It's scheduled to launch next month, but people are just simply not talking about it. Listen at this, y'all. Okay. There has even been recent talks about bank collapses, looming financial crisis. Some say we're already in the financial crisis. You can let me know your thoughts on that. But Fed Now, okay, Fed Now, could this pave the way? Okay, I'm gonna tell you all about it, what it is. But my question is, could this actually pave the way for the digital dollar? Okay, meaning a cashless society, less control over your money. They may even say, hey, you can't, you can only spend a certain amount a month and then that's it, you have to wait. All right, let's talk about it, y'all. Listen, Fed Now, okay? I'm gonna kind of go back and forth between the information I want to share, right? Okay, so listen, y'all. Coming next month, right, is going to be another turn, okay, in the evolution of U.S. payments with the launch of the Fed Now service. That's FEDNOW, Fed Now, okay? Fed Now service in the U.S. This instant payment infrastructure, okay, that's what it is, instant payment infrastructure, okay? If you think of programs, applications like, what are some of them? Zelle, I think there's one called Venmo, something like that, Cash App, Zelle, Venmo, maybe a few others, right? This is our government, okay, coming out with their own version of this instant payment infrastructure. Listen to this, y'all. Okay, so this new instant payment infrastructure will harness speed, data, communication to enable payments in seconds. Okay, That means the immediate funds availability and settlement finality to add extreme simplicity to payments. Oh, I was like, what is that sound? Those are some squirrels over there. I don't know what's going on, but that's what that was. Okay. Oh, hey, look, I always got to be aware of your surroundings, whether you're outside, wherever you are, right? Okay, y'all, let's get back on track here. Now, again, FedNow. Okay, FedNow is an instant payment infrastructure. It's scheduled to launch, okay, July 2023, which is what, less than 30 days away, right? According to this information I'm reading, okay, that means that immediate funds availability and settlement finality to add extreme simplicity to payments from start or initiation to finish reconciliation. Now, the launch, as I just said, the launch of the FedNow service, okay, the launch of the FedNow service, which is slated for July of this year, next month, could have monumental impacts on U.S. payments and will pave the way for increased competition, greater innovation, and enhanced payment services and products. Okay, my question is, y'all, is AI playing a role in this? Okay, you all know I told you it seems like there's an AI boom going on. It's like, okay, what is really happening here? I wonder, will AI play a role in this? Okay, by the way, I think, as I try to connect the dots and everything, I feel like with this unlimited spending, it's going to pave the way for all of these other programs and agendas to be put into place, unless we have, our representatives who are challenging it and truly looking out for the American people. Okay, listen to this, y'all. The rush towards real-time payments. Okay, the U.S., according to my source, the U.S. lags behind many other developed and emerging economies when it comes to real-time payments, ranking 33rd for consumer adoption of real-time payments by 2027. And it's not alone. Many leading economies, the article says, are far behind in moving to real-time payments, including the UK, Germany, Canada, and France. Okay. And they go on to talk about. So let's get into how FedNow works. Okay. FedNow will facilitate, and I quote, faster payments via instant, irrevocable transaction settlement, making funds available to the payee in near real time. Okay. Additionally, its core clearing and settlement features are available 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Okay, so based on the whole financial system, right, on the weekends, there's a division that's closed on the weekends, and so oftentimes that hinders or that delays payments from being processed, right? So they're saying that with this FedNow payment system, that is going to allegedly alleviate some of the delays and things like that. Okay, they always try to sell it like it's so convenient, it's going to be so much more convenient, it's going to be faster payments. But my question is, what are you giving up in order to use this service? Okay, are you giving up freedoms? Are you giving up privacy? Are you giving up security? Are you giving up control? Okay, are you giving up control of being over your finances? Think about that, y'all. Okay, let me keep reading. Okay, it says, as an open loop interbank system, payments will be routed and settled between financial institutions via a shared network. Okay, so it's basically a way for financial institutions, your bank, my bank, their bank, to communicate with each other faster in real time, to move the funds to get to the end users, which are the customers. Okay, one question I have is, how on board are the banks with using this program? Okay, are banks being required? Is it mandatory for banks to sign up for this service? Are there any banks that are saying, hey, this isn't going to work, it's not really a good idea? How much is this service going to cost? Okay, now again, y'all, I'm going back to, again, I'm connecting the dots. I'm thinking about this this bill that just passed, right? Debt ceiling bill. And I'm thinking about, the term that keeps resonating with me is the fact that it's unlimited spending through 2025, which is almost 2 years, a year and a half, 2 years away, right? Unlimited spending. Okay, they wrote themselves a blank check. How much is this service, this payment system going to cost? And who is covering the cost? Okay. Is it secure? Is this a payment system where it could be susceptible to hacks and things like that? There have been stories where customers, maybe you have even experienced maybe a delay in receiving your direct deposit, paycheck, or any type of other deposit. There are a lot of questions with this. Okay. Now, the article also says that this on-demand real-time clearing and settlement between banks will open the door to additional value-added services, as depository institutions and other service providers will be able to build on top of this capability. Okay, so it sounds like what they're trying to say is that it's going to lay the foundation. Look at the sunlight, y'all. It's beautiful, isn't it? The sun is shining. But listen, a lot of concerns, right? A lot of concerns about this. Let me keep reading, y'all. Okay, the FedNow will also provide optional fraud prevention tools, the ability to opt in as a receive-only participant, tools to support payment inquiries, and the ability to request payment capability. Okay, think about that, y'all. The FedNow service will be introduced in phases with new features and enhancements released over time. It will utilize the ISO 20022 standard and only cover domestic payments to start. Okay, so I guess, basically what they're trying to say is that it will not handle international services initially. Okay. Now, why do people want to use instant payments? Making the case for instant payments. Okay, the use, what am I talking about, y'all? Sorry. The use cases for instant payments are broad, offering all parties within the U.S. payments ecosystem the convenience and efficiency of infrastructure for nationwide instant payments. Okay, now they're saying here are the real-time benefits for consumers. The real-time benefits for consumers, according to my source, says that consumers will have access to real-time payments. It'll enable consumers to enjoy faster and less expensive payments nationwide. Individuals can pay bills, receive refunds from businesses, and receive insurance reimbursements instantly. Okay, you know how sometimes you may buy something and you want to take it back to the store. You have to wait 3 days, or they say like, okay, it could be up to 3 days. Well, with this system, it seems like it's going to be instant. Okay, let's see. So again, what they're saying are the real-time benefits for consumers are that individuals can pay bills, receive refunds from businesses, and receive insurance reimbursements instantly. Okay, the FedNow service will also spur innovation for new instant payment services, yielding greater efficiency and convenience from increased competition in the end user instant payments market. Okay, here's what the article is saying is the real-time benefits for businesses. With real-time business-to-business payments, or B2B, organizations can maximize access to capital via e-invoices and requests for payments, which is abbreviated RFPs, requests for payments. Businesses can bill customers directly, and customers can instantly approve and send payment from their bank. Business use cases for real-time payments include mobile pickup of products and services, just-in-time supply chain payments and operations, and contingency-related large disbursements, among many others. Okay, and many businesses, roughly 40%, the article is saying, are hopeful that instant payment options could reduce the cost of financial operations. Okay, it also talks about the benefit for government. Okay, FedNow, the article says, could have a groundbreaking impact on government payments to and from businesses and consumers. For example, the article says the government could potentially receive tax return payments and issue tax refunds instantly. Okay, again, it says keyword, the government could potentially. Okay, not saying it's guaranteed, but they're saying it could potentially receive tax return payments and issue tax refunds instantly. Okay, a lot of people are going to hear that and be like, what? Yes, I want to, yeah, let's do it. But listen, y'all, again, they're going to try to sell it like it's, what, the best thing since sliced bread, as the saying goes. They're going to try to make us believe that, hey, we should buy into it. But you really want to ask the tough questions like what I've been doing. How safe, secure is this platform? What are you giving up? Are you giving up privacy, security? Are you giving up control? Let's keep going, y'all. So those are some benefits for government. For financial institutions, it says it will expand, FedNow will expand the accessibility of instant payments for financial institutions, reducing payment processing costs for financial institutions of all sizes, and increasing access to the technology for smaller banks. Okay. Now, the article ends by saying that while the U.S. may be a late bloomer in the world of instant payments, the upcoming launch of the FedNow service could be monumental. Okay, remember, this is coming out next month. This new instant payment rail, backed by the U.S. Central Bank, will shake up the current payments industry, enable new opportunities for innovation, and serve as the foundation for new consumers and enterprise services that drive the digital economy. Okay, y'all, please let me know your thoughts on this particular topic. That's pretty much all I have to say. Again, they're going to sell us on, oh, it's convenient. You'll be able to get your money faster. You'll be able to this is a 24-hour day, 7-day a week, 365 day a year. 365 days a year. Let me say it again, y'all. Okay, they're going to try to sell us on the fact that this payment system is convenient. They're going to try to sell us on convenience, flexibility, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. They're going to try to sell us on all of these things, right? Like I just gave the example, they say, oh, you're going to get your tax refund faster, and some other what they call are benefits. But again, y'all, let's look at it for what it is. Why now are we moving towards a program like this? Okay. Again, it comes at a time where there's a boom in AI, artificial intelligence. It also comes a month before. Okay, now let me say this, y'all. This is not something that they just came out with, decided, hey, we're going to do this tomorrow or something like that. They have been working on this for quite some time now. And so the launch date is July. I read where it was July 1st. I'm not sure if they changed the date. But think about it, y'all. Do you hear anybody talking about this? There's a lot of other distractions, things going on. They want us to hear about the debt ceiling. What else? Celebrity news, gossip, all these other things, right? Like this show and that show and this movie's coming out and this and that. But why not really take steps to educate the public on this program, this platform, FedNow? Okay, you and I need to know what's going on, because it could very well change how we bank, how we do business. Like the information that I read said, it has the potential to really, that's a little snail or slug or whatever you call it. It really has the potential to disrupt the electronic banking system. Things like that. Not necessarily for the good, or for the better, but potentially for the worse. So again, y'all, we have to we got to ask the tough questions. What's really going on? Why now? What can you and I do about it? Just try to as much as possible stay up to date with what they're talking about doing. I would say maybe talk with your local bank, but a lot of times the individuals that work, I thought I saw something over in the grass. A lot of times the individuals that work at the local bank, they don't know what's really going on. Sometimes they're just confused about information as you and I. So we can't necessarily rely on that. I do want to give you a website to look at. This is one that I found so that you can do your research. So what you and I can do is we can do our research, find out, hey, is this something that we even want to subscribe to? Now, is it completely in our control? It might not be, because if the banks decide to use it, and let's say you work for an employer and you get direct deposit, they may, they may make an agreement to use that, to use FedNow, out of your control. But, just think of other ways that you can protect your hard-earned money that you work for and save for, okay? The website, let's see, let me make sure. Hold on just a minute, y'all. If you do an internet search, you'll see the information pop up about FedNow, but it looks like the website is going to be F is in Frank, R is in Roger, B is in boy, services.org. Okay, again, the website for FedNow, the website for the FedNow service, okay, is going to be FRBservices.org. Okay, if you go on the website, it'll say the Federal Reserve, and then under it'll say FRBservices.org. Has a lot of information. FedNow 24/7 instant payments, launching July 2023. Instant payments with the FedNow service. Okay, and it asks a question, kind of like a subheading. It says, "Is your organization ready?" So it's not necessarily, I would think something. I don't think it's something that. Well, I don't want to say that because I'm still doing research, but it sounds like it's more when it says, "Is your organization ready?" Like as far as like your business or whatever establishment you have. I don't think there's anything that individuals need to do, so to speak. It seems like it's more of businesses, companies, organizations getting ready to use the service. Okay. They also have a tab for it says about the FedNow service, and when I click the tab, it says the FedNow service is a new instant payment infrastructure developed by the Federal Reserve that allows financial institutions of every size across the U.S. to provide safe and efficient instant payment services. Through financial institutions participating in the FedNow service, businesses and individuals, okay, so it is something that individuals could use as well. It's not just for businesses. So according to the FedNow website, it says through financial institutions participating in the FedNow service, businesses and individuals can send and receive instant payments in real time around the clock every day of the year. Okay, see how they try to sell us on the convenience? Okay, financial institutions and their service providers can use the service to provide innovative instant payment services to customers, and recipients will have full access to funds immediately. Okay, think about it, y'all. Again, sounds like this is the government's own version of Zelle, Cash App, or to rival Zelle, Cash App, Venmo, instant payment services like that. And the question that I have is, how do those companies feel about FedNow? What will happen to those companies once FedNow comes out? Are we going to see the end of Cash App, Zelle, Venmo, the other instant payment services? I don't know. Does PayPal have one? You all can let me know. I'm not exactly sure, but how do those companies feel about this service? Okay. What controls are being given up by the end user in order to use this service? Okay, I would be curious to see the terms of, what do you call it, like use in terms of usage, the agreement between the businesses, the financial institutions, and FedNow. I'd be interested to see what those agreements, of course that's what it's called, agreements, and terms of use. I would be interested to know and to see what it says. Does that give the government an avenue for greater surveillance, monitoring, control when it comes to business accounts, individual consumer accounts, personal accounts? There's something about it, y'all, that I feel like they're not telling us. Okay. They also have some videos. They have on the website, they have a link to a YouTube video that will explain how the FedNow and it says SM service will work, if you're curious, to watch that. But y'all, I'm gonna follow up on this, still do some research to learn more about it. But again, y'all, this is starting next month. Okay, this is starting next month, and you're not talking about it. Why is that? Something so monumental, something so groundbreaking, something that's obviously a great change. Why would they not want to educate? It seems like they would educate the public about a change like this, but again, for whatever reason, right, they're not doing it. Okay, listen, y'all, please take care of yourselves. And I'm closing now, so please take care of yourselves. I got a chance to read you all's comments. Many of you are saying, hold on, y'all, I gotta sneeze. Hold on. Excuse me. I don't want to sneeze on this because then it'll like slap me in the face and my face will be wet. But as I was saying, I got a chance to read your comments, and I see where you all are saying, you're busy working. You may not always get to watch my videos, and listen, I understand. Catch them when you can. A lot of times I make videos with the thought that you all, will see it, later on when you get some time. So that's completely fine. But listen, y'all, a lot of things are happening. A lot of things are coming that are not in our control. Focus on the things that you can control. You can control what's happening at your household, your local community to a certain extent, of course. Listen, if nothing else, make sure you have your emergency food supply. Make sure you have your survival needs, water, as much as possible, okay? Grow some of your own foods, okay? I share pictures with you all. I'm actually sitting in front of a raised bed, but you all can kind of see some of the things that I have growing. I have my tomatoes. Those are some mustards. What else do I have? I have some, that's basil right down here on the other side. Y'all see my little owl friend? I put him there, but he has another little place. I move it around from time to time. I have okra, eggplant. Y'all listen, grow what you can, in what you can, okay? Do your research on that. But I want you to know, okay, the purpose of this video was to let you know that FedNow, this new instant payment service by the government, is coming out. They're going to, again, sell us on the fact that it's supposed to be convenient, fast, but let's look into what controls are being given up. How safe, secure are we sacrificing? Are we sacrificing security and privacy and control in order to use a payment system that's supposed to be faster and more convenient? I feel like that's how we should think about it. But you all let me know your thoughts. I'm going to go ahead and I got a couple of more things to do. But listen, thank you again for supporting the channel. I appreciate each and every one of you all. Stay tuned for more news and commentary you can use right here on Andrea Speaks TV. Listen, y'all, as much as possible, grow your own food, okay? You can do it in raised beds. You can do it in containers, okay? See, I have a container there. That's where my red giant, right over here, okay? Let me see my finger. Right over here is where I can have red giant mustards growing. Listen, y'all, you see I got some more containers over here. I got, like I said, the raised bed is behind me. See the sunflowers right there? My daughter planted those. I am going to put those in I'm actually going to put those in a space in the yard, because those are mammoth sunflowers. They grow to be like, I think maybe even 12 feet tall. So I need to put those in the ground. Right there is some kale right in front of it. Listen, y'all, I'm not just talking about it. I'm being about it, and I'm doing it, okay? Y'all take care, be blessed, stay safe. I'll be back with more news and commentary you can use right here on Andrea Speaks TV. Thank you for tuning in.